see. I think these glasses have a problem. Anyway, hello and good morning. It's almost 9 in the morning. Not quite yet, but getting close. I'm trying to get adjusted to Ramadan timing still. I get up too early and I try to sleep back. Then I get up too late. Then I'm all over the place. Armad, hello. And my timing's all messed up. I gotta clean my glasses. Something on my glasses again. That's better. Bill Way, hello. Your sleep is screwed. Mine too, man. I can't get adjusted. Look at my eyes. You know, I go to bed at like 7 or 8 o'clock. And now this new Ramadan timing, I'm having to adjust, stay up late so I can do laundry and go. Nothing opens till like 9 p.m. So I have to stay up late to get all my regular chores done. It's really hard. And then once you get all adjusted, then it'll be back to normal timing. I need some Visine. I got Visine. When I get to work, I got to use it. Interesting stream last night. What did I do? I don't remember. I went to go ride the bike last night. As soon as I got out, it started raining. And it's raining now, by the way. Sprinkling. Just enough rain to make everything dirty and wet. Not really a torrential rain. I think it's going to be like that for... Usually when they have this much rain, it's kind of announcing the end of the winter. And after all this stops, summer comes. Oh, going to that bike shop guy? Yeah. Thank God that the owner helped me out. I respect that guy more now. I broke the axle on the bike. So I torqued it too much because my torque wrench, I guess, is not calibrated right. I put it at 9 Newton meter, and the axle said it's 11 Newton meter, and I broke the axle. $50 mistake. I need to buy a new torque wrench today. I'll do that today. I just thought about that. My torque wrench is no longer, I think it's dead. It's not working anymore. Not properly. I'm torquing down on aluminum and titanium and metal. That bike is a Cannondale Habitat. It is a full suspension aluminum mountain bike. It's around $2,000 bike. It's not too expensive. It's not too cheap. It's an upper mid-range bike. Not really upper. It's a lower end. Mid. It's a good mountain bike. It's a Cannondale Habitat. Talked about Newton meter. What did you mean the second I joined? Oh, I was talking about I was tightening some aluminum axles on a bike. And the maximum is 11 Newton meter, and I put my torque wrench at 9 Newton meter and still broke the bolt. So that means my old torque wrench is wore out and I need to buy a new one. It is a nice bike. I'm actually redoing that bike to use that for my riding more often. I'm going to turn my that full suspension mountain bike into a urban road bike. I already put the seat, the grips. I changed the tires out last night from super knobby off-road jumping tires to Schwalbe all-around tires. And that bike, before when I was riding that bike, at a normal cadence, comfortable cruising, I was at 10 miles an hour because of those big-ass tires. And now that bike cruises at around 15 miles an hour. I'm talking just my casual cadence, not pushing it. So I improved my speed by 5 miles an hour just by changing tires. It's kind of wild, isn't it? Just a tire change increased my speed. Aluminum is lightweight, but it isn't any good structural. Aluminum sucks. And then titanium is too hard. Titanium is like iron. It's so hard. It's light, but it's so hard. The aluminum, I'm finding, has a little bit of a give to it, like a suspension. You know, it flexes a little bit, which is good if I'm not racing or jumping, so it's good. I still have the Trek FX Dual Sport. It's a great bike. I love that bike. You know, I never did, in my life, purchase a full suspension bike. And I did this one just wanted to try to make a full suspension jumping mountain downhill bike. And I wanted to turn it into an urban cruiser traveler bike. And it's working. Titanium is best. You will ever almost get it all possible. I have a 100% titanium bike, titanium seat, titanium pedal, titanium everything. But it's so rigid. I had to put a seat with spring in the back. Anyway, titanium seems to be okay. I don't know if I'm really into it. And then carbon. I have a carbon bike, 100% carbon bike that only weighs 8 kgs. It just landed in the Philippines today. It's an 8 kilogram bike, complete, with pedals. It's so light, it's incredible. You mentioned before, it's cool, good, and expensive choice. Titanium is very expensive. I have a Velo Rocky titanium. If you buy it in steel, it's like $800 or $900. But if you take it in titanium, it's over $3,000. So it's almost 3 times the price. It's my most expensive bike, I think. I'm not sure. It's either that or my Brompton. My Brompton was $4,000 or $5,000 complete. I'm selling all the bikes. I will only keep 1 or 2. You got 740 gets stuck in the cracks. You know what? Remind me when we get to the office. Let me show you a bike's tires that I just got. They're called Schwalbe. I think they're G1s all around. It's a good tire. I really enjoy it. Because how often you off-road into gravel or in the dirt in racing? Never. What do you think about the resistance of accidents like with aluminum carbon? It isn't good out of Formula One. I don't know. Formula One's a totally different animal. It has nothing to do with us as regular people. Yeah, it's all nonsense. It has nothing to do with anybody ever in your life, and you should never purchase anything because somebody in a race car did it. Everything they do does not make any economical sense, and they're only doing it to save nanoseconds per track. It doesn't relate to the normal person. That's one thing we must always consider. Don't follow any racers or any nonsense. It doesn't relate to you. Same when you buy a bike and you buy pedals that you clip your foot in. There's no reason to buy those. There is no significant improvement, and they're dangerous. You can get stuck in the pedal. You can't put your foot down quick enough. You can break an ankle. Just use flat pedals. There's no reason to have clip-in pedals. People say, oh, but it's what I'm used to. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, but you're wrong. You don't need any of that stuff. All my bikes are for comfort and safety. Nothing was ever purchased thinking how light or how great it would be, or how I could save this or that. All my bikes were for comfort and enjoyment. I will never race ever in my life. I don't plan to, I don't want to, and I don't want to copy anybody who races. Remember, they have team bikes and they have a corporation paying for everything. If you look it up, most of the racing guys, their personal vehicle or bikes are not the top tier. The same goes for computers, by the way. You see these guys doing these computer reviews. Do you know that none of them have the top-end computers? They all have low-end middle computers. They only get those to go online and show you something, but they personally don't buy that crap. It's too expensive. Carbon makes expensive cooperation prototypes, multiple safety designs, what's impossible in on regular private person bike. What they do on a private person bike is they use the carbon material and advertise it at a double price. However, that is not the same carbon or the same. We try a carbon bike, order one frame from AliExpress. It's going to be the same thing you buy at any other company. The best riding bike is actually a steel frame bike. That's why most bikes have steel forks, because even a titanium bike, they put steel forks. Titanium sucks as a fork material. Carbon and steel are used. I'm trying to look thinner. I'm busting my ass for months. I'm suffering every day. Every day and every night. I've been suffering and exercising every day. It's not been easy. Sometimes I'm cranky, sometimes I'm crazy. Due to my drastic weight loss. I've lost over 70 pounds. I've got around another 60 or 50 to lose. I gave myself a 1-year period. I started in November, and I plan to end in November. I planned on losing over 130 pounds. Yeah, I head to the Philippines soon. I got some more stuff to take care of. I don't know if I'll be able to do it during Eid timing or not. You know, I have a side hustle, buying and selling bikes and exporting and importing, and my side hustle's got in the way of my vacation time. And it's due to logistics problems and FedEx going out of business. You keep losing, but actually winning. Exactly. But I'm really suffering. I'm hungry every night. I'm really hurting. At night, you can increase comfort by pet the cat ritual. My cat's always near me. Anyway. Yeah, I'm suffering daily. I was going to get my teeth fixed this month, but I can't handle any more suffering. You know, I need to get this teeth capped here, and I'm just lazy. And I need 2 implants. I need caps and implants, but I don't want to go through all that pain right now. With this diet case, I can't handle more pain. I don't want any more pain and suffering now. Later, we'll get the teeth fixed. Oh, hell. I don't need the teeth yet. Yeah, I hear you. Damn, it just started really raining. Damn it. Shoot, I'm wearing totally the worst shoes you can wear for rain. I hope it doesn't rain all day. I'm wearing my barefoot large toe box shoes, and those are 100% not waterproof. Whew. Johnny, be good. What's up?
Morning.
Morning, sir. Can you believe as soon as we get out of the car, the rain starts? But now it's the only shoe I can wear. Oh, you're doing good. I'm doing all right. See, this is the only shoes I wear. Barefoot, wide toe box. They're naturally for your feet. I have like 5, 6 pair. Once you get used to these, you can't wear another shoe. And they're cheap. I buy them all off of Temu. They don't cost them. They're not expensive shoes either. No, now my foot's spread out. Most people's foot is like this and their pinky toes been under there. You know women's feet. Very few ladies have nice feet. Most ladies look like they got rooster feet. Have you noticed some ladies' feet? I'm not a feet person, but ugly feet stand out. Most ladies walk around at the beach look like you got rooster feet. It's like, damn, lady. It's gross, actually. Yeah, they squeeze their feet into shoes they're not supposed to wear. Sometime investing money in titanium design bike, cheap, almost feels sneaker. I actually was going to have a bike built from titanium, and I have a guy designing it in China. I just haven't stepped up and gave him any money yet. I don't think I'm going to do it, to be honest. After I'm having this titanium bike, it's so rigid, I don't know that I like it. You got 50-mile-an-hour wind plus snow. That sounds like Alaska. Sounds terrible. You got triple E width. Yeah, if you got triple E width, then you should be buying the shoes that I'm talking about, Johnny. Hold on and I'll share the link. This is what you need to buy. Yeah, your shoes will be easy to find. Just wear what I wear. And it was 60 Fahrenheit beautiful earlier today. Yeah, it's that extreme weather changes. It happens. Johnny, I'm getting ready to put a link here. Here's where I buy the shoes, and here's a pair right here. That's the Temu shoe I buy. That's like $10. They got all sorts, but that's the same style and what I buy. Right there's the link. Big ass link. Damn. That's the biggest link I've ever seen. Damn. That damn link looks like an encyclopedia. Anyway, that's called wide toe box shoes. Wearing a good shoe. Only goes to 10.5 size of that length. Does it? Yeah, but they got all, there's other ones. Let's see what other sizes they got. Here you go. Here's another link. Sorry, it's big, but here's another link with every size available. Actually, these are the ones I'm wearing right now. There's the shoe I'm wearing right now. How much was it? About $20. I'm wearing the green ones that I just put the link up to. Now, it's going to take you a few weeks to get used to this kind of shoe. Once you get used to it, you'll never wear anything else. So freaking comfortable. You know, only previous in history, only hippies wore that shit. You know, peace-loving, dope-smoking hippies. Everybody thought they were weird. Well, I bought one pair, and they were kind of nice. I bought another pair. Next thing you know, that's all I wear now. They used to be like peace-loving hippie type shoes. Yeah, they're only $10 to $20. They're not expensive. You can look on their cruise around. They got them real cheap. You can get them in every color. Don't buy the vinyl ones, though. They're hot. Make sure you buy the cloth. I have the vinyl ones. They suck. The cloth one, it breathes nicely. If your feet get hot, don't buy them vinyl ones. Or leatherette or whatever it really is. I don't know what it is. Yeah, don't buy them vinyl ones. Them some of the bitches are hot. I have 2 pair of the vinyl ones and I don't like them. It's hot. It is what it is. Yeah, I don't like my feet to be sweating. Yeah, cloth feel the best, but you can't wear them if it's raining. Your foot gets wet, and if you buy a light beige color or white cloth, it's easy to get dirty, but you can wash them. Buy brown or green or black, and you won't have any problems. Oh, the bike tires. Yeah, let me show you. Yours is 700C. You can buy these in 700C. Let me show you what I bought. Hold on. Takes me a minute. Okay, here's the tire here. It's called the Schwabel G1 All-Around Performance. Now mine is 29 inches, but I think yours 700C. That's the tire. Here's what it looks like on the bike. See that? It really made my bike ride nicer and faster. So I put them on the bike yesterday. I went with Blackwall. They have 10 anyway. Yeah, this bike I've been working on this bike. This bike, I got it. I took off the seat. I took off the handlebar, the stem, and the tires. I put G1 tires on it, a 2 feet T-Fal water thing, whatever. I went with the SMP TRK track saddle. I went with a 6-inch high-rise stem, ergon grips, and a serious light for off-road, but I don't really go off-road. This bike, I have a rear special rack coming, and I have another thing that goes here for travel to put my goods. I didn't buy that. All of this I had. The only thing I purchased was the tires. I had this seat from another bike. I had the ergon grips from another bike. So I didn't buy. All that's just stuff I had in my spare stuff. You already know about ergon grips, Barracuda. Ergon grips are number one. You can't argue about them. Everybody, once you get those grips, you'll never change. You won't be able to use those other little round grips ever again. Yeah. You got 700 FX narrow. You don't need that though. You can go up to 2 inches on that bike. Let me see. You can go further than that. Here's one right here. I like the farm rest. Yeah, the palm rest is the best. See, they've got it in 27, 700 by 35. Right there you go. They got them in that size. 700 by 35. These just make your bike faster, not ride better. Yeah, these, if you need a better ride, this is not the tire you buy. This is just to make you roll faster. If your bike is too hard, you want to buy the, hold on. I'll show you the tire to buy if you want to roll better. Fast. If you want a better ride, there's a different tire. Anyway, I can't see it now, but you want a Schwabel Big Apple balloon tire. That's what I use on one of my bikes. My Brompton, I put the Big Apple tires. Depends what you're trying to do with your bike. Yeah, it just depends what you're doing. You like the farmer, yeah? I read that twice. I had the Schwabel 38 on the old Giant. They were great. Yeah, the Schwabel is a good tire. What is my next trip to the Philippines? I don't know. I may go in the next couple of weeks. I'm trying to take care of some personal business crap. And after that's done, then we'll see. I got a side hustle I'm working on always. think 38 wide says the widest you can go on a 700C standard rim. It actually doesn't have anything to do with the rim. It has to do with the spacing. Here's your fork. The size of that height of the tire, the space you worry about is at the top of the fork. And then the width of the fork. Your forks are the only thing that holds you back. Your rims can hold anything you can put on there. Your rims can hold anything. So it's your fork spacing. And another thing, it depends on your brakes. If you have disc brakes, you can put about any tire and not think about it, except for the fork problem. But if you have the clincher brakes that squeeze like this, they limit the size of it. But if you have the V brakes, you can put big size tires. But if you got clincher brakes, the clincher ones, you got the clamp ones, well then you can't put a big tire on that bike. You got to be careful. Yeah, if you got those ones that clamp like this, I don't know the name of them. Those limit the size of your tire. Big limit. I don't know what you're using your bikes for. I bought a mountain bike, dual suspension, just to have a comfortable ride. It's less pain on my wrist and my back. I'm not going off-road, doing in the mud and dirt. Hell, I don't do that shit. I don't get dirty. I don't want to go play in the damn mud. If I was not going into the mud and my only ride on the streets, you ride the bike on a concrete track, then if you're only riding on a concrete track, your bike would be much faster if you went with thick slick. Thick slick is the best. Your bike will be really fast. A lot less effort. These are thick slicks. They're called thick slicks. And they're triple layer protection. They're slicks, but they're very puncture resistant. The thick slick is the best tire. I'll buy those next. I love the thick slick. That tire makes it very nice to ride. Thick slicks are great. And they come in 29 and 700. They're very nice. And with tires, you really have to shop around. The same tire is $20 one place, $140 at another place. Tires, the price is all over the charts. So you got to look around and see what's best. It's hard. Maybe usual will be flat by a cracked ground track, sharp stone edge. It doesn't happen. I traveled on slicks, Kojak slicks all over Bahrain. Through rocks, through gravel, jumping off curbs. I never had a problem. Slicks are nice and fast, but they're not smooth. Slicks are like riding on rocks or rails. They're not comfy and cozy. They just help you with your performance. But them some bitches is hell. Yeah, of course they're good on moist. You don't need the tread pattern. You're not on ice and slip. You just got tires not long ago. You don't need them then. Don't worry about it. You already got tires. You don't need new tires. You're fine. It's just a luxury item that you change out when you need to, not because you want to. Know what I mean, Byron? I got to learn to slow up a tad. I hear you. Do they have a puncture-proof tires? No, they do have this. However, the best thing to buy nowadays is they have inner tubes that go in your tire that have sealant built into the tube. So if you get a puncture, it fixes itself. Instead of spending on that, putting that goo in your tire and inside anti-flat crap, just buy puncture-proof tubes. It's a much better option. Really. Here they are. You can buy them in every valve, in every style. There they are. See? Extra strong self-sealing tubes. It's better just to buy the self-sealing tubes. That way you don't have that goo rolling around in your tire. You get a puncture, it'll fix itself. It's called slime tubes. They come in all sizes. Slime and stuff. Anyway, that's the best thing to buy. Don't waste your money on the other stuff. My phone's dying. I forgot to charge my phone today. I don't know how. And they also make that slime stuff for car tire too. It's just good stuff. The only time I got punctures was on this stupid tire called a Billy Bonkers tires. Billy Bonkers tires. I got punctures 2 times. They were the slicks. I never running Kojak bald tires. Never had a problem. I got those Billy Bonker crap tires, and I got a flat with it in my front yard. A little thorn thing hit it and punctured the tire and went flat. It wasn't even something I was shocked it gave me a flat, to be honest. Billy Bonkers. Yeah, Billy Bonkers are good looking tires, but I didn't have any luck with the punctures. They're a Schwabel tire. It's a tan wall design. They're real popular. A lot of people buy them. I have 3 sets of them. I have a brand new set. If you got 20-inch tires, I'll send them to you. I got 3 sets. I got 3 freaking sets of them. I bought 1 set. A bike came with 1 set. And then I ordered some new ones in black, and they sent me tan. I said, I don't want them. They said, just keep them, and gave me a refund. I ordered black ones. The bastard sent me brown ones. Company in Italy, they were assholes. I bought some tires from a wholesaler in Italy, and they were smart asses, and really had to argue with them just to get my money back. Thank God I bought it on eBay and I got my money back. Really, I had a problem. I was pissed. They were a-holes. Big a-holes. They're being a smart ass to me, and they're the ones that sent me something I didn't even buy. They just pulled some tires off a shelf and sent to me. That's not what I ordered, not what I bought. Yeah, eBay told them to give my money back, and I got my money back. I told them, send me a label, I'll send your tires back. I don't want the bastards. They never sent a label. They said, no, eBay will take care of it. Bye. They were rude and then disconnected me. What stereotypes do you assign to various European nations? There's no real stereotype. It depends where you're from. Even no matter if you can be from one country in Europe, but each part of that European place, some people will be good, some people are bad. I have friends from Sweden. Some are rednecks and some are proper business people, but they're from Sweden. I have a redneck Swedish friend. Let me show you my redneck Swede. I've known him 20 years. Check out my redneck Swedish friend. This is my redneck Swede. This is Bo. He's into cars, trucks, drag races. He's always in America going to the races. Here he is. This is my redneck Swedish friend, Bo. I've known him many years. He really loves drag racing, trucks, cars. Oh, Bo's into everything. He used to work in Saudi for a few years. That's where I met him. We used to ride Harleys together all the time. But he's into drag. He goes to the U.S. Street Machine Nationals and all the drag races. He's a redneck, and he's a truck driver. He's a redneck Swedish truck driver. Loves cars, loves American muscle. Oh, he's a great guy, man. And then I have other Swedes that are uptight, kind of prissy type people. And so you can't really put a stereotype on a European country. Depends where they're from, you know. I have friends in Italy. Some are really cool. Others are snobby buttholes. So I can't really stereotype people. Even in Finland, I had a friend for 30 years from Helsinki. He was loved America, hung out there. He was a great guy to roam around with. He was almost a thug. Then I have other friends from Helsinki that are just uptight pricks. It's just funny how people are so different. I used to ride with a big Harley group, European something group, I forget the name, and I was the only American in the group. So I rode and traveled Harleys all over with a bunch of Germans and Swedes and all sorts of Europeans. We had a weekly bike rides, long rides in the desert. We were hardcore Harley riders in Saudi when the Harley came here. We really rode hardcore. I was a member of two Harley groups, a European group and then a Saudi group. Do I find it easy to go along with the snobs and the redneck types? Here's what I found out. I act the way I am, whether they like it or not. Usually the only problem is their wives. Most of the women don't like me. They don't like me to overinform their husband of bullshit. Most of those guys dance around their wives like they're walking on silk and china. I'm just the way I am. I don't give a fuck who's watching. You like it, fine. You don't like it, leave. You know what I mean? They do. They dance around a lot to their family and their wives. They're not even the same person. And when they're alone, they're different. The camel kickers, yeah. So it's really funny how guys will act totally different around their family. You won't even recognize them. The way they act, totally different. More men are whipped now. There's a lot of men that are whipped. It's kind of funny. I have never changed. I've been this way since I was born. I'm from the South. My mother's a smart ass. I'm a smart ass. I grew up around a bunch of smart asses. We're sarcastic smart asses from the South. That's just the way it is. We don't find anything serious. Everything's kind of humorous. We don't let anything totally bother us in life. We just get by. And you get that bred into you when you grow up in the South. If you can't deal with old men, smart asses, you'll die in the South. The number one job of old men in the South is to harass young guys. To teach them to be stronger people as they get older. Yeah, if you don't like being messed with and all, the South will be hard for you to live in. If you take everything personal, don't move south. Stay up north wherever you live. Yeah, you move to the South, you're not going to like the way people are. You can't take English language literal in the South, you know. Most good Southern people just let things fall off your shoulder. Don't take anything too serious. And that works for a lot from Missouri, Oklahoma. Midwest folks are the same. Hell, I got so many Okies that are smart asses. They're the same as Southern. Missouri, Oklahoma, all this is the same as South, by the way. You're from Chicago. Chicago has a very diverse background in Chicago. Chicago's quite diverse. You Okies about the same. Y'all a bunch of smart asses too. I work with a lot of roughneck Okies from around the world, around the globe. Y'all just the same as us. Don't take anything too personal. All right, I got to get to work now. Yeah, I got to go. All right, guys, see you later. I'll be on later tonight. Hopefully it's not raining tonight. That way we can get out and about. Peace. I got to roll. Have a great day.